What's going on, everyone? My name is Alyus. My webcam is broken, but today we are coaching you and we are going to help you get better. Every Wednesday, if you join my Discord, we will review your gameplay every Wednesday. Just go ahead and post it in there. And right now, let's get right into it. So already we have a 4v4 Iridescence versus Iridescence right here. Void, great job getting 3 dead. The millisecond that we get 3 dead, Void, what I want you to do is get that map control, especially if you know that your player is going to be sitting behind time. The biggest issue right here is we're just stacked up. Imagine we got double naded, we're dead. Imagine one guy just looks at us, we're dead. So best play next time is once we get that 3 dead, you can literally link together with your teammate over here, and then we can play the middle push out and play to flip the spawns. If you don't want to play to flip the spawns, that's totally okay. We need you to then at least push up and go sit in this corner. So the entire time you're sitting in this corner, your teammate only has to worry about front, and then your teammate has middle. So that would just make this already be drastically better. But instead, imagine that Wunda guy hit rails right there, right? He probably kills one of us, but thankfully you find the trade. Noisy pushing up for these trades front, great work. You're looking for spawners middle, which is awesome, but now our biggest issue is we just didn't play our lanes, dude. We literally had a teammate holding middle, we had a teammate holding the P1 push through, we had a teammate holding the left lane. Maintain those positions, or as a team, push through to flip spawns. Because now, instead, what we all did is now we're all around this hard point with 0 map control, which means we're going to get attacked from all sides, which is not ideal. Once again, this guy, number 8's getting a free shot on us. Number 7's getting a free shot on us. And then, of course, 6 and 5 are going to be there for those final trades, which is not ideal. But we're going to go ahead and press play. We'll see what we do off of spawn right here. What's the blast? How's it going? What's good, Vanix? What's good, Chief? Unfortunately, my webcam broke today, but we'll have that back in the future, ideally. Hopefully Friday. If not Friday, that's okay. All right, so Void, right now you're just trying to play your life over here. There's 0 reason for you to turn around. I mean, literally 0 reason, because if you do get flanked right here, that's the enemy screwing up, because now you're going to flip and you're going to be able to spawn out. Not only that, but your teammates call out a flip, but we don't have any kills. It's impossible for these enemies to be behind us right now. It is literally impossible. So right here, you just need to literally just watch your top burger, hold your middle. You get a bad timing. Elias, how's it going? Changed my name, but it's Elena. Oh, what's good, Elena? I didn't know that. Miss Chief, how you doing? Hope the stream is going well. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well as well. All right, off spawn right here. We're just waiting to work together as a team. We're going to decide to fight out the middle, which is not a bad idea. But I just wish one of us took a route, right? Because the biggest issue with having 3 players right here is we're stuck in a funnel where these enemies can literally cut us off. One right here, one right there, and boom, they have an X cross, which is not ideal. So next time, Void, I would say you could, because you trust yourself to win the gunfights, next time you can look for this flank while all of your teammates are fighting middle, right? Just to spread it up a little bit and help us break the hill. What's good, Elias? What's good, Jake? Thank you so much for joining in today. All right, you're picking up middle again right here. You get info that one player's top burger. Fortunately, top burger still kills us. And right now, you're last alive, just forced to pop a 3-piece, which is not gonna work. What's up? How's the kitty? The kitty is great. Thank you so much, Sean. Apparently, he has a immune disease that we got to take care for. An autoimmune disease that we got to take care of every year, which is a little bit of a downside, but that's okay. Still good times. All right, good kills middle right there. Time to rotate. Exactly, you're calling out the rotations. Just understand that whenever you're hitting this rotation, the first spot you can always get shot from will be this player over here at middle. Usually he should be on the box looking for you. If you don't see that player over there, then of course he's either going to be picking you up from pillars, or if this player's smart, he'll just be underground waiting for you to push underground. So those are the 3 spots this enemy is going to pop up. You can predict that in the future. You can play for those kills in the future. Great shots, great nade, flying up, nice dead. And now you're going to pick up the back out. This is perfect. Great job picking up this back. And now don't do too much. Right now we're kind of just doing a little too much right there. So I would prefer next time you literally just lay down where you are now, Because if number 5 took a timing over here, he could have got a really bad timing and guarantee a 2-piece, which he already does get a 2-piece. But we definitely want to make sure that we can just make this game as simple as possible. Literally just hold the pre-aim, say, guys, do not worry about the back, only worry about your pillars, and hopefully they will not die next time. Regardless, the whole point is these enemies aren't really expecting you, but you're positioning yourself to get shot from multiple angles, right? You can get shot from here, you can get shot from pillars, you can get shot from DJ, you're getting shot from DJ right now. So once again, literally just sitting in that one lane, laying down, they're not going to predict that. You're going to set yourself up for success. You're going to get all those kills. Wait, have you always had a cat, or is this a new addition? I've had 2 cats. Yeah, I've had 2 cats, Elena. Nice kill. We get trades. We got 40 seconds left, so we still want to hit this out. It's okay, we're not on hard point. We got to play for these kills. Nice pinch out of Noisy right there. You're here for the final trade. There we go. Big 2-piece. Go. The second you get that 2-piece, I want to see you pushing out and trying to block these spawns and now playing for these spawners. Now that we got these kills, you can absolutely go for that push out, especially since we have about 30 seconds left to rotate. Obviously, once again, if it was the start of a hard point, I want you to just lay down and hold the pre-aim. But because it's basically rotation time, I now want you to actually push out and do what you did the first time. But all good. We get traded out. You're going for a rotation through middle right here. Good use of nades. Good kill. Instantly fly right here. Nice 2. Damn, great reaction right there. You're spawning them out. Right there, that's a call out to your teammates. Yo, guys, they're spawning behind you. Get map control so we can spawn trap them. Right here, this millisecond, the millisecond that you get into this area, you are now going to flip spawns and you're going to spawn these enemies out. So right here, if you called out, yo, they spawned out, ideally your teammate would simply just turn around, hold a pre-aim, and play for those spawn traps. This guy can turn around, hold a pre-aim, especially since we know 3 players are spawning out. This player would get to time, and then you would play your life over here looking for this final player on ult. And like that is how we would control all of this map right here, and we will basically set ourselves up for success on the rest of this hard point. But instead, we give up so much map control right there, and we're not looking for this last guy in the back. Actually, it looks like you are. It's just, again, as an AR, typically you don't want to, play timings. You don't want to play luck. You don't want to play the coin flip. So as an AR player, usually just you sitting on this head glitch does all the work, right? Or you sitting inside of here does all of the work for your team as an AR player. But the second that you're starting to get mixy with it, you worry or you put yourself in a position where you can lose a close range gunfight, which is not ideal for your team, right? So that's why usually some machine gun players are taking routes and taking timings, and ARs are just adding structure, holding pre-aim. So thankfully we get lucky. We kill that guy in the back. Did number 8 spawn there? No, number 8's just hitting that push through. Number 3 should have read that and should have called it out, or we should have just been able to read that next time in the future. Maybe it's our fault or something. Not sure. All right, got about 30 seconds left right here. Exactly. At this point, when there's only about 30 seconds left, that's the best thing you guys can do is just literally get your nades onto point, push up, play for those trades. And then right here, once you win this final gunfight, we need to instantly rotate, which now, again, we can bump each other. Number 4 would be on time while you're pushing out, already going for this rotation, going for a full flank. Number 3 would already be out middle, trying to cut these guys and basically set you up for success to either shoot them in the side or once again, just do the full flank. And then number 4 would be on time. And then number 1 would obviously be late on the rotation a little bit. And he's kind of a player just to either get to new time or get P1 control. Player number 1 ideally would either get onto time or play P1. So one of those things. And just like that, we would have a crap ton of map control going into the next rotation, which that's what it's all about, man. Me, Void, Noisy, and I think Lethal fought methods and ranked play. I heard, Jake. That's really awesome, dude. Wish you guys won. Would have been really sick. Either way, awesome stuff. I'm sure you guys will be playing Black Ops 6 and be running into way more pro players. So I'm glad you got the good practice. All right, right here, we have to know that we flipped because, again, we talked about this last night, Void, but literally the second that we have player number 1 basically looking right here, he is blocking those spawns. Just by literally looking there, he's blocking those spawns, which means these enemies are now spawning out. So we can definitely read that in the future, but watch right now how we stop looking there, and once we get a kill, we'll more than likely flip now. So number 2, you'll probably spawn. Oh, number 2 does not spawn there yet. But now, obviously, 7 and 5 will spawn there. Just because now, number 4, you're blocking the time. Alright, instantly finding that kill. We're getting traded out. We're going to be spawning up with about 30 seconds. So we want to get that P1 controlled already, especially as an AR player. And again, I wish you were fighting P1 with number 1 right here because, again, we will now have so much more map control to now attack these enemies from multiple angles. And once we get those kills, you're already setting yourself up to literally spawn trap these enemies, right? Off of their rotation, which of course, based on the timings and the spawns and everything, we would still be spawning here. We'd be blocking them, and the enemies will be spawning over there at back P2 for sure, or front blue. All right, but right now the enemies have a lot of map control for P1, so this is going to hurt us in the long run. Thankfully, we do win the gunfight. And, like, do you just see how, like, now we get the P1 control, but it's for 10 seconds left, so it's not worth it? That's why we want to, like, try to go for that instantly, where now it is worth, you know, trying to fight that old. Is there any reaction time exercises you know of for controller players? And, hey, what's good, Grims? Any reaction time exercises? Honestly, dude, that's literally just shooting bots and like staring at the mini map, and whenever you see a red dot, just instantly go for that kill. That's bettering your reaction. You could, you know, type in reaction test on Google and do that, but I mean, that's not really helping with anything. Of course you can though. Biko is frying like an absolute demon today. Let's go. What's good, Jason? Good seeing you. Once again, everyone, my webcam broke today, unfortunately, but I still wanted to go live, so I'm glad I'm doing this. All right, number 8 goes for a really good pinch. You really can't read that. Good work out of him. We're going to be spawning out right now. And yes, because we have numbers advantage, these enemies are spawning at P3. We just want to funnel over here. We do not want to pick up middle. So next time, we should know that the second that we're spawning here and we don't have any map control at all, these enemies are going to be spawning close. The millisecond that we get a player pushing out of this door or a player sitting right here, then yes, these enemies will start spawning over here. But right here, if we just read our kill feed and minimap, we can actually bully out these enemies front. So next time I'd prefer off spawn. If you went for a bridge route, you hold all of the railing side for your teammates. Your teammates only have to focus on front. And then once we get all those kills and we push up, enemies will be spawning over here. And that's when we play for another wave of kills. You know, one of our players would push up here, play for the wave of kills, while the other player goes for a full pinch and flip spawns. Go ahead and press play. Guess I'll just get wall hacks. Should help. JK, JK. That's good, Grims. Yeah, no, Grims. I mean, reaction is important, which it really comes down to you being cracked and taking it as serious as possible, right? Hitting that flow state of just reacting as fast as possible to those red dots, playing for those kills.
Yep, P3 rails right now.
All right, you're just holding all of the middle. And do you see how, like, in the long run, like, this is helping us right now, but now, unfortunately, we lose that gunfight. And do you see how, like, now they're all spawning out and they're already going to be here at Burger? Like, there's a flow of the game we can be controlling right now. And that would have been spawn trap them front, and then everyone pushes out and we force them out middle. Nice 3 dead. Yep, instantly try to go for a flip right here. Nice, you're just playing your life. Big kill. You can be calling out that number 8 is going to be spawning out at P3. And you're just trying to play your life right now. Aw, damn. You got a bad timing. Big kill out of number 4. Good trade.
We might get split spawns here mid side.
Yeah, so if you're worried about split spawns right here, obviously you just need to maintain your position right here and just hold the cross for your teammates, hold the entire pinch. because you just have, like, literally this hard point is very simple. You have the pinch, your teammate has middle, your teammate has front. Done. And now we just kind of wait until we get the info, and then we act off of that info. Obviously right here, if your teammates do die on point, you literally just look to your left, and now you're helping them on time. So you can just maintain your position right here. Number 8's going to get that pinch against us now. And yeah, right there, it's just like we have the hard point. The enemies have to push us. We can play super simple, super basic, which is we're only going to get shot from 3 areas. Middle, front, behind. That's it. You have the behind, your teammate has front, your teammate has middle. Just play for the clutch, win it. All right, now this is where we kind of just got to spam nades right here. Start headbutting the front.
Gio, one shot on hill.
I can kill the guy mid. I can kill the guy mid.
Nice.
Got to call out that we can kill the guy middle, which is awesome.
One shot dead. Last guy.
Let's fight for
These
the
guys should be fighting for this. And this is where you can hold middle because you have both of your teammates watching front. So you could have got a bad timing, which you still lose the gunfight, unfortunately. Maybe we could have used our nades if you wanted to help front, but either way, like, you just got to trust your teammates right there. Gio right now is just popping off. He read that spawn, unfortunately. All right, we got 10 seconds right here. And this is where we can play as team of 2s and, like, play this together. Like, I wish 1 and 3, you know, kept playing together right here. I'm glad number 1 finds the opening, but, like, now number 1 should more than ever push through this burger spot right here. And then if number 1, you know, gets shot at by number 6, literally all they have to do is this. Number 1 gets info that number 6 is over here. He keeps throwing shoulders back and forth until number 3 closes the distance and pinches him. And, like, that's how we play as a duo. And then over here, you and your teammate would realize, oh, shoot, there's only 1 player on time. We can literally just headbutt it together. And ideally, you guys would be playing this together and headbutting it together, or obviously being over here and headbutting it from the bottom or something like that. But we could have definitely utilized teamwork way better right there. And, like, right there, like, these enemies are just, like, uncontested. We could have literally kept 2 of them in their base, and you would have spawned them out, by the way, number 1, if you were just sitting here middle the entire time. But I know that we're here for Void's gameplay, so I'll keep watching Void's gameplay. Fortunately, we get taken out. That was a little bit of a bad challenge. You also have grenades right there, bro. You dying with nades in your pocket is just like wasted money. That should never happen. You should always be using those nades right there. That's a great opportunity. Nice kill. Nice challenge. It's 2. Number 7 has a really good pinch right here. You can't really read it other than we're not filling in our lanes, which number 3 right here, we should just instantly go left and pick up the back.
One low on me, I think.
So, yeah, really unfortunate right there. And off of spawn, 20 seconds, we're going to go ahead and hold the push through. So this is where we can get into that setup again, right? Where I do honestly like number 1 kind of like being over here, but I prefer you with the AR holding your distance, getting that info, keeping the enemies back. This player over here at pillars, I guess this works as long as number 3 spawns with us. Number 3 can then just ideally like sit on time. And then number 4 has the pinch on ult, but we'll go ahead and watch how this breaks out. I dropped 48 and 20 in control and lost. Damn. Yeah, no, dude. I hate that, bro. Whenever you lose, it's kind of just like irrelevant, right? But yeah, you guys definitely could have just spawned up and played rotated right there, and you guys would have been set up for success. GG's. Done. All right, you're taking your time right here, which is awesome because we have to break. Number 1 looked like he found a timing, but he goes down. That guy's about to challenge. Exactly. We know Gio loves challenging. And you're just waiting for your teammates. Unfortunately, Aura just finds that opening, takes it against you. You're always going to lose that. He has a sub. You have an AR. All these players are going to be spawning on your right. And this is where I would say, like, based on the timing, we have to sit there and understand that you need to either get here quick and win this trade, and then you're just going to lay down on time, and hopefully our teammates look over us and hold that. That's like the first play we can do. Or because no matter what, our teammates basically going to die right here, and number 4 and 1 are going to be late, you can be going for this full flank, either here or the full flank over here. And by the time you hit this flank will be the exact same time that number 4 is here, number 1 is here, and then obviously number 3 would be off spawn, so he'd be a little bit late. But this is definitely a great play we can go for. Oh my gosh, and especially if our teammate wins that gunfight, you could definitely go for that pinch and just cause a panic for the enemies. But it's funny because now you're playing like an AR and you're not going for that pinch, you're just holding these cuts. Fortunately, our teammates die in time, which is not ideal. And we could just go for a rotation off spawn right here. I hope Black Ops 6 isn't disappointing. The only reason Black Ops 6 would be disappointing, Vanix, is if the hacker situation is still crazy and the servers are going to continue crashing. Other than that, Black Ops 6 is literally the best Call of Duty in the last 5-6 years, dude. Guaranteed. And bro, I've been predicting this ever since we had, you know, Vanguard, bro. When Vanguard came out, I was like, bro, what is this shit? I don't want to play this shit. And yeah, bro, we're gonna get back into a golden era of Call of Duty. It's just guaranteed, man. Like, that's just the way cycles work. That's the way history works. It's gonna be a good game. Yeah, and right here, once again, like, we just give up all that map control. Surprisingly, you're popping off right now on the hard point, not dying. But like, once again, even though you get one shot over here, so like you get one shot middle and you give up your position very easily. Like, you don't like make them fight for it, right? You could have literally just laid down and said, yo, number 1, help me front, or, you know, help me on P1. And if you just lay down and wait for 5 and 8 to overextend, you now have a 2v2 and you guys can win that. And if you guys win the 2v2, now you have control of P1, which helps you with the rotation. It helps you have map control. It just helps with so freaking much. So you don't really want to give up your map control right there at all, especially when you have a teammate to help you. And now, just like that, we completely give it all up and these enemies just have a free collapse and we kind of just panic a little bit, right? Again, you go pretty crazy right here, but we still lose the time. We'll go ahead and skip back to where we were. That's an internal win, Grims. With every loss, there is a win waiting to come. Exactly. With every terrible Call of Duty, there's a better Call of Duty to come. A golden Call of Duty to come. Alright, big kills. We're going to try to fight new by ourselves, which is a little awkward right here because you kill this guy on time, you should just instantly get into P1 desk and hold that rotation for new. But we're not doing that at all. We're expecting them to be a lot closer. Your stun grenade doesn't hit anyone, get in there. Play for that P1. But right here, now we have to play for a break on P1. And this is where 3 and 4 are going to have hopefully decent timings. Thankfully, Noisily wins a big gunfight. Nice, 2 dead. We have numbers right here. Now we just go exactly, play our numbers, play those trades. Nice. We got a little very ego challenged right there, and it's like, again, if you play your life and like you just sit in the corner and these enemies are so focused on looking at you, number 4 is going to shoot them right in their side and just clean them up, right? Not only that, but if you can just get away and like play over here in the spawn, you could kill number 6, which usually number 6 right here would be taking a pillars route. And if you instantly got that first kill, Void, you hop down, you go underground, you come up here, you are now going to run right into number 6. You're going to kill them. And guess what? Not only are these players going to still be looking for you over here at railings, now they're going to turn around and start looking for you over here. And it just allows your team to get so much more map control. And it just allows you to slam the enemy team. Look at that, number 6 going to pillars. That's, again, just like a normal route that people take off that spawn. You got that little dope hit right there with that wall bang. At least for me, it does. 20 seconds, rotate. We could just rotate right here.
Nice, push in, push in.
Which the enemies are reading the rotate, so the call to fight through front right there is actually worth it. So that's honestly a great call out of you.
Oh, one shot, one dead.
I personally would have just said rotate right there, but you know, your play call was saying fight through front, and like not making this game easy for the enemies is a great play out of you. So good work. And now we just got to win off of this rotation right here, and that'll be a G's. Yeah, no one has rotation. You got the AR, so ideally number 3 is a submachine gun player, just because you're in an AR position, and that should be game. Yeah, that should be game. Oh, last guy on hill. Damn. All right, it's pretty impossible for the enemies to, you know, win this. You kind of just got to throw your nades play for trades. Like, you can play it super sloppy if you want, or play it, you know, as cool, calm, and collected as possible. But just like that, I mean, the enemies are eventually going to throw and we win. So, oh, nice, easy, clean kill at the end right there. Get hyped, get hyped. Yeah, dude, please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for sending that on over. Anyone in chat have any questions? Let me know. Once again, sorry with the no webcam today, but if you guys are down, we're going to go ahead and move on to Fernando. Wait, no, we're not going to watch Fernando. We're going to watch Sean Karachi, and then we're going to check out Fernando. I don't want to do back-to-back vistas with you guys and, you know, bore you guys. So we're going to go ahead and change it up. We're going to watch Sean's gameplay on Karachi Control. 14 watching and 7 likes. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys leave a like. It helps me a ton. Hopefully ranked is better in Black Ops 6. It's going to be the exact same thing. I mean, ranked is kind of the same thing every single year. So, yeah. All right, Sean on Karachi Control. Already going for dead. Going to be put into a spawn trap right here. The worst thing you can do right now, Sean, is take this first challenge up here, because this guy is almost always reading you. So next time, Sean, I highly recommend going for the hop up over here at top chicken coop. When you go for the hop up at top chicken coop, this guy top third is almost never looking at you, and you usually get a free kill. So I always recommend just doing that. For whatever reason, there's not an enemy top third, and finally there are enemies. They're just super late. I don't know what took them so long. And right there, you got damage against that guy, so you should have just pushed them way faster. There was zero reason for you to reload as well. Yeah, you got 20 bullets, zero reason to reload. You also have a stun grenade. You can bank the stun grenade off of this wall right here, land it next to the enemy, and then push up. And we could have definitely had this gunfight won in our favor. Should have had a 2-piece. But we're going to go ahead and skip forward. Nice, 2 dead. All right, so these 2 enemies are going to be hopping up and being at B point already. We know 1 enemy is middle. Okay, now that's going to be 3 players at B. We are missing 1, which might be bottom ticket already. And you're deciding to go for a route instead of actually fighting through front, which is totally fine. Right now, Pig is going to be spawning in the top right of your screen. So basically, Pig, if he was going to hit you, he will push from right here. If he doesn't push from right here, then he will be going hop up. And you can wait a little bit longer. There he is. So Pig right there is going hop up. And now you have a full flank against the enemies. Ideally, what you do, though, right here is you try to wait for a timing where your teammates can help you at point. All right, there we go. We got 2. We know that Pig is still over here. Pig, we just got a crazy timing against him. You're waiting for him to challenge you. Okay. Nice. So we're going to have 2 people hop up now. Big kill right there. All right, perfect. Last player is going to be top fire. All 3 of them should be going hop up. There's that player fire that flanked us. Nice, 2 dead. And now the last 2 are hop up once again. Big kill. And now just look hop up. Exactly, bro. Now you're putting them into a blender, dude. Literally blending them right now live. I love it, dude. Good work. All right, just be a little afraid on showing your back a little too much right there, because you can get shot from, Yellow Alley. You can get shot from, you know, hop up if he hits front window. That was a really clean flank right there, and that was a really clean 7-piece, dude. Good work. What's good, boys? I can't see the one and only Alyus. Yeah, my webcam broke today, unfortunately, Rooster. Yeah, very, very, very unfortunate. But I said, you know what? I still might as well go live. Definitely might as well go live still. All right, let's see what we do for this defensive break off. Make sure we use our stun grenade over here in this little alleyway. You can throw it over here and just make sure no one's pushing through chicken coop. Especially you have to throw it just like a little bit sooner, and like you would hit that guy right there. All right, we got 1 dead. And yeah, you're last alive, so go for that full flank. It feels like we're low-key overthinking this a little bit. Like, we should have just pushed through, flanked their top third, because if there's a guy top third right now, you're basically dead. You're getting traded out. Which there isn't an enemy top third, which terrible play out of the enemies. Absolute terrible play. All right, you're going to have 2 enemies at B, and the last 2 enemies are obviously in front of you. One of them may go top third. Sorry to hear. Thank you, Rooster. What was good, Elias? Was good, Swisha? Did you rage a little too much? Nah, I just kept unplugging and plugging back in my webcam. Eventually, it just got fried, unfortunately. All right, that's 3 dead. And once again, with that 3-4 dead, all the enemies are basically going to be in front of you, and a majority of them right now will be wanting to take a route to top third. So your job right now is you can either sit here and try to, you know, take on the entire world and focus on these 3 lanes, or you could push up the ladder, get to top third, and then you can play top third. And then once you push up, you can then spawn trap the enemies in their base. And then the last thing you can do, which I would recommend if you're a submachine gun player to do, is you could just, you know, kind of push out of barrels here and then go for a full flank and then just shoot the enemies in their back, because ideally they would just want to stack on A if they don't see anyone, right? But either way, we'll see how these gunfights go. I'm expecting you to get shot from top third right now. You still at least get 1 kill middle, but, oh, well, we don't get the kill, and then there's that guy killing us top third. So right there, again, the first place those enemies are trying to get is top third. You can either get there first and kill them, you can hold the preem and kill them, or you can just push through chicken coops and flank them. I honestly would call in the cruise missile right now because you are in a 2v3 with your teammate, and obviously the other enemy will be pushing off spawn. Great job pushing out and holding down this P5. So this is the #1 rule. And hold it, dude. Never leave this. The #1 rule about playing Karachi Control is when we are defending B, in fact, the entire map, you always want one player over here at P5. The reason why you want a player at P5 is because it guarantees spawn them in the worst position possible. When they try to push up middle to A, or if they try to push through top third, you yourself can literally just sit here the entire time and just spawn trap them, literally cut them off. And let me do that in a different color to show you exactly what I mean. Boom, you are cutting those players off of spawn, not allowing them to get to the hard point at all, or the control point at all. So definitely aim to do that next time. What webcam was that? I thought you had a regular camera. I had the Akaso EK7000 webcam, and it was really, really good, but like I said, it just died on me eventually. All right, we got 1 dead, 2 dead. Great job maintaining this position. You're about to have 2 players pushing out. There's 1. Nice shot. You're expecting another player. You got 14 bullets left. I wouldn't reload right there until you absolutely have to. But that was a clean defensive round, to say the least. All right, we're up 2-0. Ideally, we win this and close it out right here. But knowing ranked play, I don't think our teammates are going to allow us to do that. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we're going top third. Throwing down a trophy. And, like, I just want to point this out. I don't know. I don't remember if you did this the first round. I think you did and you died. If you're doing this again and the enemies are just predicting you, the next thing you can do instead is literally just stand against this brick wall and pre-aim the top second window hop up, or top church hop up. And you can also pre-aim second AC, and you can literally just kill all the enemies. If they also try to push out of barrels, you can kill them from that spot. And it's just a really good spot to sit in, Sean. That will help you win the break off next time. But this time, we do win it. We get those kills. We got 1. And our teammates are not being a team right now. You have 1 guy that's AFK. You have the other 2 players trying to play B instead of A. This is what I was saying. Like, in solo queue, for whatever reason, you guys are up 2-0. And now your teammate says, sweet, I'm going to leave and we're going to lose now. Like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. Genuinely makes 0 sense. Exactly like that cruise missile. What are we aiming for? But hopefully now we can go and get this top third controlled. Nice, 2 dead. That's 3 dead, perfect. And now you just need to look over your teammates. So get to top third, look the left lane. There might be 1 enemy hitting top satellite. Usually they hit the ladder and they go top satellite, so you just need to pre-aim right there. You might guarantee a kill. And just keep holding that left for your teammates. Just keep holding the left for your teammates. Because ideally, they'll shoot the enemies, and we'll be able to find that. That guy right there looks like he just pushed the red and flanked us top third, so good route out of that guy. And wow, there. That is tragic. Okay. You know what? Let's actually walk that back real quick, because I was literally just saying, hey, dude, just sit right here, hold the left the entire time. Once your teammates start shooting, then you pick up the right. But actually, a better play would be your teammate was looking over here on the left. You can sit right here and watch the full flank. And then once your teammates start dying or they start getting into gunfights, then you can push up and you can start helping your teammates on time. So I think that would be a way better play moving forward, Sean. All right, we'll skip back. All right, once again, they're already going to have top third control, so I'd much rather have you go top chicken coop. Right now, we need to look top third. Like, we kind of have to ignore this guy until we clear top third, which on our minimap, this guy is about to pinch us on our staircase, so we need to look at our staircase. Surprisingly, we get double team shotted from top third. And right there, just again, like when you're top third, dude, you have so many more opportunities to play for kills. I guess you thought that was your teammate or something? Yeah, maybe you thought it was your teammate. But really wish we killed that guy. All good. And now the enemies are spawning us out at chicken coop, which that's because there's a player at P5, which is ideally what we want. Nice, 2 dead. Oh, big gunfight win. I would just watch your pinch now because we killed 3 enemies. We're missing 1. Usually that last player I said was probably playing P5, so he may go for a pinch up our middle. So you just need to hold our middle right now, Sean. I'll just turn around and hold that middle. He still very well may pinch, but looks like he's not going for it. It's 12-21, so we have to win off of capturing. This DraftKings guy is going to spawn directly behind you more than likely. Yeah, so this DraftKings guy spawned behind you. You might get a bad timing. Thankfully, you didn't get a bad timing. This guy just runs past you, goes top third. There's DraftKings. Big gunfight, though. Yeah, so this is smart. This is smart. Nice, 2 dead. Oh, he actually left it. That's 3 dead. Perfect. 3 dead. The rest of the enemies are going to be going for the hop up. They should be panicking. So we got 3 dead. We need to help our teammates at hop up. We need to help our teammates at hop up. Okay, now we get that kill off the flank. That's 4 dead. We know where all 4 are off of spawn. Just need to stay down. Unfortunately, no trophy. You hate to see it. Yeah, right there, I would just honestly say, like, try to get to hardpoint a little bit faster, but we're down lives advantage. Your best play now is try to get another, 4 dead and then stack the point. But really what happened was you start the game with your teammate AFK. Your 2 teammates aren't playing A, they're playing B. And then we get forced into a spawn trap. And then everyone starts playing again and we start winning. It's just so weird. That's just like solo queue, dude. How do we know this is the real you? I don't know, Ace. I'm not sure. It is the real me. Yeah, no, really unfortunate. Webcam broke today. All right, not able to win it right there, but we got a defense and we got a cruise missile. So we should set ourselves up for success. And you got 2 teammates AFK once again, bro. Why do you have a teammate constantly going AFK? It makes 0 sense. Last time we know for a fact, last time we remembered that they hit over here at chicken coop side, so we have to predict this. Just like in S&D, when you predict what the enemy is doing every round, you can read this and you can play for that kill, man. So I would highly recommend looking for that next time. Cruise missiling right now, I mean, it will probably save you a little bit. Not trying to kick you while you're down. No, you're good, Ace. You're good. No, we just kill the guy off time right there. Literally just kill the guy off of time because guess what? The clock is going to be running and now the enemies have to go backwards and hop on time. So right there, next time, just kill the guy off of time. We got 2 dead. That guy is in our base.
There's one going to our spawn.
Yep, he's still going to be spawn trapping you to your right. You can just leave this and we can just give up A and go B. I honestly would highly recommend just giving up A and just going B right here. Nice kill. Nice 2 dead with the body shot. And this is why I was saying I'd much rather go B right now because, like, we can all 4 get into a setup on B and make that guy flanking us literally irrelevant. So that before I heard the webcam broke. You're good, Ace. It's all good. And now we're kind of just like getting upset a little too much right now, and it's just because we had a very, very bad break off. Thankfully, we're winning these gunfights, though. That's 3 dead. And our goal right now is get control of P5. So right now, we got those kills. Instantly start rushing out. Get to that P5. because we want to spawn those enemies out and we want to put them in a spawn trap. And right now, if we were helping our teammate pushing out and getting to P5, you would have won a trade. You probably would have had a 2-piece. And again, right here, the second we get this kill, push out, get that P5. Literally push out, get that P5. There's 2 players on A. We're missing 1 guy that turns out to be front B, but we had an opening to get to that P5 and spawn them out. And now they're just going to be spawning close, and we're just going to make this game very hard on ourselves. But it's not possible. We can definitely just win these gunfights. I would say once we win these gunfights, once again, push out, get that P5. The only thing we're not watching was our hop up, which I don't know if that guy hit yellow alley or hop up, but thankfully we find that trade. That's 2 dead. We're missing 2. Top fire. The other guy's probably bottom ticket or top single. Okay, they got a cruise missile. Not ideal. I would just watch your back door because they may try to take this as an opening. We get a team kill. And you're just contesting right here, trying to save your team. Yep, exactly. That's kind of... Exactly, bro. That's all you got to do in this room right here, man, is just hold one of the doorways and pop a 2-piece. Nice 3 dead. And once again, I would absolutely push out right here. That last enemy is ticket, but because we don't push out, all these enemies are spawning close ticket, which once again is going to be hard because we got to play for multiple waves. Ask Alyus. Only he could answer. What was the question?
He's in the back room.
Who else asked the question? I know Swisha asked the question. I answered it. I know Ace asked the question. I answered it. Or Mark, so you just playing along with the joke. All right, 7v5 right here. Now it's literally just like S&D. Now we can play it cool, calm, and collected. Look for these trades. We know that 2 players are right there. You have grenades to keep these guys back right now. So I would definitely use my grenades. Again, you have 8 bullets left. You could absolutely use it to kill this guy. And uh-oh, this is where it gets scary now. Good nade. Oh, I thought it would hit that guy in the corner. He's still in that corner, so you could just pre-fire it if you want. We do get 1, and now it's up to our teammates to play the final trades. 2v1. Uh-oh. Bait and switch. Let's go. Good work. All right, bro, dude, that first round was amazing. The second round, you absolutely had them in a blender. And then for whatever reason, your teammates went AFK, gave us a bad break-off. I would just tell you right now, man, make sure your break-offs aren't bad at all, Sean. And it's going to keep your team in the game. Because the second that you go 4 dead or something like that it's screwing you over, man. It's GG's, dude. But good work. Thank you so much for sending that on over, Sean. All right. We got one more VOD review on the day, everyone. We will VOD review Fernando's. Once again, if you have gameplay that you'd like VOD reviewed, join my Discord in the description below, Gamers Pathway. You can scroll down to #CommunityVOD and post your gameplay in here, and I will react to it every Wednesday, give you some tips and tricks, and help you out. But we're going to go ahead and review our last one, which is Fernando, and then I'm going to end stream, and then I'll more than likely start stream again so I can play some ranked play. But no way I watched Sean stare glitch for 4 minutes. He's the best at it, bro. He's built different. Come on now. Actually, I don't even... Wait, he was stare glitching. That's right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anything for the win, though. All right, we're going to check out Fernando's gameplay, a.k.a... Oh. Okay, you're very aggressive, and we don't get any bullets right there. That is tragic. So I'm glad that you follow up your teammate. I'm glad that you get that nade off. But like when you see your teammate playing the close right challenge right there, I kind of much rather have you sit right here and pelt them with bullets while your teammate closes the distance and shoots them in their side. I think that would have helped you guys so much more because right here, I think you could agree that you didn't get a single bullet landed on those guys. So next time, just by keeping our distance spreading out a little bit, that's going to help us win way more gunfights. Oh my gosh, bro. This is the game just being terrible. Nice nade. Nade should do some damage. Oh, it does 0 damage. Nice one. I like this reposition. Nice 2. You're going to find a three-piece right here. All right, dude. A lot of good movement right there, man. Looking like you're a Warzone player, to say the least, dude. Absolutely killing it. What's good, Goku? I'm glad that you're checking out the live stream, bro. Hope you're doing well. All right, we got to know that these guys are going to fight through old. So like next time, this is just standard fundamentals, is just hold your lane, bro. So there's a middle lane, there's a right lane, there's a left lane. Just hold your left lane. Make sure that no enemy is over here in the left lane. Once you know that no enemies are over here in the left lane, then you can play either your flank or you can just collapse from middle and play a cut. So right here, we just kind of don't play our correct fundamentals and we get a bad timing against this guy. Maybe you still win the gunfight though. Wow, I am mind boggled right now that guy had no clue that you were on point right there. All right, you're looking for that spawn trap against that one guy, which you can definitely hold it and look for it. There it is. Nice. There's one. And our teammates are just losing the gunfights right now. So because our teammates are losing the gunfights, we actually get bad spawns, which is not ideal. I'm going to be completely honest right now, man. There's a few things that, like I said, we picked up on that you can do better, but teammates need to start winning some type of gunfights. There we go. Nice. There we go. Got the trades. We're going to start soaking up some time here. Those enemies are still spawning at burger, so you can throw these nades middle, and we're going to decide to push through. I like this, working as a team. Nice two-piece, push through burger right there. Just fly with your teammate. That's 3 dead. Fly with your teammate burger. 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 Why? Because those enemies all just spawn burger again, and now you're in a 2v4. If you flew burger right there, chances are you're in a 2v1 against the enemies, maybe a 2v2. But because we don't fly burger, now you're in a 2v4 because all those guys spawned up. And oh shoot, if we don't hit this, okay, good. Thankfully, we win one gunfight, but our teammates are dying off of the rotation. Not ideal, and unfortunately, we get taken down. Which, once again, you just have to play your numbers. Once you see in your kill feed that your teammates died, once again, you're in a 2v3 now, and you're better off like playing for the spawns or something like that. RC, what is the rank of the player you're coaching? He looks Crim/Diamond. I believe Vanix right here is Crimson. Earlier, we did a Gold, and then our very first VOD review today, RC, was with an Iridescent. All right, we're getting taken down. Once again, we're going to have bad spawns. About 40 seconds left. Your teammate is just playing it super separated, but hopefully we can get some good damage. All right. Right here, we just need to like play our timing a little bit better, because when you open these doors, it's fine if you're trying to like bait, right? Make these enemies know that you're here. You could also go on the outside and then challenge through the window, right? Because this guy might be looking for you through the front doors, and if you challenge through that window, you now get a free kill. But the reason why I'm saying you should take your time with this push is because if you wait long enough, this teammate's going to come pillars and shoot them from pillars. This teammate's going to come vine, shoot them from vine. This teammate's doing the hop up to shoot them from behind. And once all those gunfights are going down, you can then challenge and be like the last man looking for those trades, right? Because in solo queue, I trust you at the end of the day to pop a 3-piece on hardpoint and soak up the rest of the time. His FOV is crazy. I was saying with his movement, he looks like a Warzone player. Like he plays a lot of Warzone. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, this guy is Crim. It just shows that he's Diamond. All right. Now we're kind of just having an awkward rotation right here. You can fight through old with your teammate and just work as a team of 2. Beautiful shots. And I wish your teammate pinched old, but at least we get a spawn flip. So one guy 1000% spawned out. Oh, you got that timing. Oh, come on. I thought the FOV was going to work for you right there. Whose FOV are we watching? Right now we are watching Shmoo, aka Fernando's gameplay. All right, going for the top burger. Nice. Hip fires land. That's 2 dead. Those 2 players are spawning at P3. Look for this pinch. Might be getting a split spawn. Okay, we got splits. So the second that we got splits, you got people attacking you from all angles. We just need to play correct fundamentals and hold our lanes, right? Which us backing up right here isn't too bad. I just wish that teammate Rise was watching your full pinch. Nice, that's 1, that's 2. Last 2 front, thankfully. All right, those enemies had a huge opportunity to break that hard point, and they literally blundered it, dude. All right, 15 seconds left. You can go for this roto. You already have a teammate P1. You already have a teammate on time. Or your teammate leaves P1, so I'm glad you're picking up P1. You got one guy spawning to your right now, so he might shoot you to your right, or he's going to go for a deep rotation. So there's one guy around you right now. There he is. Nice. That's 2 dead. These guys, you're spawning those players out at P3, so if you can give a call out to your teammates, yo, P3, 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 your teammates will be able to look around. Good movement. That guy just hits a route through middle. And now we're getting splits, but never mind. These enemies are spawning in front of you again. You got one player that's going to be on their middle steps. So there should be one player sitting on middle steps just holding a pre-aim, which I think your teammate is shooting at him. This guy may still be here. And you're just looking for like deep flanks and everything. Or I mean deep corners, which nothing wrong with that. There was that guy middle steps. Oh, big 2-piece. You're still alive. These enemies are spawning right next to you. So we got 3 dead right now. You get to this position, you hold a pre-aim. All these enemies are going to be spawning up. And ideally, you're forcing their rotation to go through middle, which you can tell your teammates, yo, they're going to be playing through middle. But obviously, they can run to P1. You can cut them off. If you also angle yourself correctly, you can see if they're pushing up towards like hot dog cart to middle. But right now, you're about to have 3 of them on your left, which you're not going for the cut. Instead, you're just going to flank them off spawn, which is probably going to help. But how? All right, you got to know that they're spawning right there, and you can't blunder like that ever again. That blunder right there definitely could have put your team in a huge deficit. Which our teammates are doing pretty well on time right now. We get 1. You try to find an opening, but again, like you right now, you're in the predictable spot. Everyone's going to be looking at you. Everyone's trying to kill you. The second that you let your teammates start shooting them in their sides, they're not going to look front, and then you can start advancing front. So right there, just wait literally 1 extra second. Your teammates are getting into those gunfights, and look, 1 teammate dies, which means when you pushed up, you would have been able to shoot Yogurt in his side. And then obviously Otto wins his gunfight, which is good. That's 3 dead. These enemies are typically just going to funnel through front right now, so you might have 3. And right there, man, drop shot. Once again, like they're expecting you to challenge this. If you drop shot into this angle and you're just literally shooting them from this corner, they're not going to be centering on the floor. So next time, go for a drop shot, play for that spawn trap. It's going to set you up for success. But unfortunately, we get taken down. 2 dead. 30 seconds left. So these guys are going to start rotating through middle and deep right. There he is. There's that one guy middle. Nice, 2 dead. Middle and rails. That guy's pushing through behind you. So that guy's going to be right here on your left. And you got to read that way faster. If you read that way faster, you can play for that kill. And now you just got to focus on a 1v1 on old. But you're still fighting for old right here. Go rails, exactly. And like right there, you kind of hesitated, man. If you just instantly go for rails, chances are that guy does not see you. You can kill him at rails, but now he's probably pushing rails and he's behind you. Which one guy being on this full flank is not good. Thankfully, that guy was not pushing through, and instead he decided to just sit on hardpoint for some reason. That's 3 dead. Yep, that's 4 dead. You need to call a hard block anchor for Burger. Right now, whenever you do this play, the only issue is if you don't have a player top Burger right now, you're about to flip spawns. But let's hope we have a player top Burger. It kind of looks like we do. So you're about to spawn trap 3-4 enemies. You're just waiting for them to push up. And now you're going for a full flank. That guy was AFK. That's weird. What is he doing? And now we guaranteed flip because your teammate dies top Burger. So like in solo queue, you would call out, yo, play top Burger. Do not die top Burger. And now you get to spawn trap all those enemies for free. But guess what? Your teammate dies top Burger, or he left top Burger, and now spawns get flipped, which is, once again, like, it's a team game, right? You need to make sure that your teammates are playing correct. It doesn't matter how awesome you're frying if we don't got correct fundamentals. There we go. Nice pinch right there. Nice timing. Nice 2 dead. And no, stay top Burger, bro. Like, you just killed 2 players. That means your teammates are in a 3v1. Your teammates have a 3v1 on hardpoint right now. You need to continue pushing this out so we flip spawns and set ourselves up for success on P4 and P3. But now you gave it up, and you're just going to basically let the enemy spawn there. And you just let the enemy spawn there for free. And unfortunately, we take a bad gunfight. Not ideal. Okay, going for this roto. Nice nade. You're waiting for your teammates, which is good. We talked about this earlier in the gameplay. Just because you waited long enough for your teammates to get here, now we can all four collapse on time. Unfortunately, we got two-piece. It happens, but our teammates have a 2v2 now. Our teammates now have good spawns. We have a 2v1 on time. The rest of the players are going to be P1. Great job going burger right here and just making sure none of these enemies are playing for a pinch, which thankfully you picked that up. And our teammate spawns there, so now he's pushing that lane out. Last two players. Last player should be Rails or in front of you. There he is. Last player Rails. Again, if we're paying attention to our kill feed and minimap, that's like very easy to read right there, and you can definitely kill that guy next time. 2 dead, time to rotate. So we're going to expect, because the enemies have control of the hard point right now, we could see the 2 players off spawn pushing through old right now. So that's something we can look out for. Nice, that's 1. You're looking for it. That's good. It looks like your teammate's top burger cutting middle off, which is perfect. So we have a really good setup right now. We have a very good setup. Those 2 players we just killed, aw, damn. If our teammate didn't die at P3, those 2 enemies would have spawned out in Narnia middle. But because our teammate dies back here, now all 4 enemies are going to be at P3 now. Pistol kills, nice. You're going to go for a flank? I like this, exactly. 2 dead. Call out to your teammates that 2 of them are spawning behind them, because you're blocking, and never mind. Now that you're at pillars, these enemies very well probably spawn next to you. So if you went for that full flank and you were actually on P3 hitting the back steps, you would have guaranteed spawned out the 2 enemies that we first killed. But because you just went straight to pillars, now those enemies are actually just spawning right next to you. So again, it's up to you just reading the spawns and doing the correct play off of the info. Okay, flying up. Look for these final trades. 20 seconds left, so we gotta either win these and rotate. We gotta go quick, because we do not want to just soak up 10 seconds of time. And now you're just like backing off and calling the rotation, which I wish you stayed there, because when you die, that's when you go for the rotation. And like right here, like you're basically doing everything you would be doing if you died and spawned. So you could have had a death, and we just didn't go for it. But we get 1. Teammate gets that trade. That's good. And this is where we can chain together these next 2 hills. You'd be calling out those 2 players spawning at back P2 or like front blue. Teammates are just getting naded out of time. Good stuns. Nice 2 dead. You can stoke up the time right here. 1 player is going to be off his side. Oh, damn. I mean, that's a great angle out of the enemy right there. Not much we can do about it. 30 seconds left, and it's like now we're kind of just like headbutting this over and over again, just trying to help our teammate, which thankfully it looks like we get a 2-piece. No, damn. If we got that 2-piece right there, amazing. But now our pacing is F, bro. Our pacing is terrible. And that it's a team pacing issue, not your issue, by the way. Nice, 4 dead. Bam, just like that. We get 4 dead. These players are spawning at P2 side. They're going to be rotating through middle. So you can start looking at burger right there. Again, they're spawning at P2. They're going to be pushing through burger side. You could have read that, and you could have had that kill next time. Very important reading that kill feed and minimap. All right, 60 seconds. We got 2 dead. You're looking for the kill off of old. Nice, that's all 4 dead. And with all of our positionings right now, these enemies may get a split spawn. Okay, never mind. Our teammate backs off of bridge, which is good, which means these enemies are all just going to be hitting like your front over here, or they're going to try to go middle. So none of us are looking front. Nice, we get 1. And the enemies decide to take middle routes. And there's 3 dead. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I would say, obviously, going back real quick, I just want to like make sure to let you know, I'm not sure what's going on with our teammate over here. But if you ever see a teammate over here, like right here, this blue dot, and we got all these kills, these enemies very well may be spawning at burger. But because I saw your teammate back off, I thought they would just be spawning over there. I'm not entirely sure where they spawned. I would need Codcaster, and I just want to make sure that's cleared, right? But it looked like they did spawn burger because your teammate was pushed out blocking those spawns, and then your teammate was at P3 instead of burger, so the enemies all spawn burger. But that's something that would be able to check out in Codcaster, which we do not have. But now these enemies are going to be spawning front for sure. And And of course, that guy just hits a route to play Burger side, which great job out of Murph Dog hitting those rotations. That's 2 dead. Just got to fight time here. The enemies are just going to bully out front now. They're going to bully out front or be rotating through middle. Good job holding your left lane. Great kill right there. Great peeker's advantage. Another guy tries to push through old. And again, if you're like literally just like laying down and holding a pre-aim, usually you can just hold a pre-aim and get a crap ton of kills. Really easy. Nice 1. Nice 2. Those 2 players. Oh, just stay down for your teammates. I can't believe this guy didn't push you. That's actually absurd. That's absurd, bro. That guy just sold his entire team. Oh, you're backing away from the hard point. Let's go. 2 dead. Last 2 were middle. The other 2 are probably going to hit where you're looking. Okay, you could have just held... Like, the second your teammate got that kill, you could have just kept watching where you were watching. Nice, bunny hop. Look at that Warzone movement. Was good, Loki. Good seeing you in here, dude. All right, we need 3 for the 40. Time to rotate. Leave that time. Exactly, go for this rotation. First spot we pick up on is bottom, and instead you're gonna fight for the old rotator. And, oh, nice 2-piece. You're spawning those 2 enemies out. Never mind, damn. I genuinely thought that if you were waiting long enough at Burger, you could spawn those two enemies out, but you left Burger way too early, and because of that, they just spawned right next to you. And unfortunate. So again, just to break this down real quick, we kill this one guy, Bando. Bando should spawn out. You kill this guy, Yogurt. And if you just waited for Yogurt to spawn, like you pull up your scoreboard, and then once he spawns up, he would be spawning all the way out in Narnia. Literally, he'd be spawning out all the way over here. But because you leave this area way too fast, you're not blocking the spawn, and these players just spawn right on top of you. So next time, make sure you are playing the spawns correctly, blocking spawns correctly, because you could have had your teammate spawn right next to you. We have good spawns, and it sets us up for success. But we don't do that. The guy spawns close. Teammates left in a 2v3. Now they have a 2v2. Oh, never mind. He was in a 1v2. Now there's 2 players on time. And now you and your teammate are in a 2v4. We need to wait for our other teammates. You're in a 1v4. You got 1. You got 2. That's 3. All 4 dead. All 4 dead. They're going to actually be spawning out P1 because your teammate's Burger. So they probably got split spawns. Yeah, they did get split spawns because your teammate got to Burger a little late. So chances are it's like 2 spawn Burger, 2 spawn front. Nice. One more top rails. Nice 2 dead. That's 3 dead. And now they're all spawning Burger. So they're all spawning Burger. This is when you push out the back. And we're not going to push it out. Uh-oh. This is awkward. All right, your teammate has a rotation. You got to leave this way sooner, though. Damn, good try, bro. Good try. And you just got to leave that way sooner next time. So unfortunately, we lose it. But like once you realize, boom. 3 seconds left. They can't win off of this time anymore. That's 3 seconds for you to either rotate through the back steps or fight pillars right here and just take this gunfight. Not only that, but you have a stun grenade. Literally throw the stun grenade at pillars. You fly at this guy 3 seconds earlier. You kill him. You pull out your AR. You shoot the guy off of time. Time is broken. Your teammate's in a 2v2. Your teammates win. We win the game. But right there, we unfortunately did not do that. And that was a good game. Again, the first half, the first games, your teammates were kind of letting you down a lot. But hopefully rewatching this, you realize that there's so many spawn plays you could have done for your team. And because you didn't do it, that's kind of like the reason why you guys lost. And then same thing with that P3. You got to leave early, dude. 3 seconds left. You got 3 seconds to, kill this guy at pillars, get to P4, play those gunfights, and win. But GG's. Thank you guys so much for sending that in. Again, this was Community VOD Review. If you join my Discord in the description below, Gamers Pathway, and you scroll down to Community VOD, you can go ahead and post your gameplay, and every Wednesday I will react to it. Other than that, thank you guys.